they can then interpret in different ways. So maybe you had that same group of notes like that. Da, 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 da. Or if you put all four of them together, Da, da, da.
G, D, A, F.
Nope. Just count up.
G.
Go start from the bottom. That way you can check.
What comes after G, F, right?
E, no.
A, B, C, D, E.
G. That's what it was.
A.
All right. Nobody else. Just JR. Tell me what this last one is.
E.
Yes. Yes, like a C, and then C sharp. But there's a note in between that.
I forgot to use the note system, so I'm just trying to figure out.
That first note that you were playing with your pinky is a high G.
It's a high G?
It sits on top of the line.
Per line for the measure and
Yep. Are you in 4/4 time?
yeah.
Okay, so this instrument is playing at the same time as all these instruments, so carry your staff or your measure, your bar line all the way up.
And tell us about what your process was when you were making this.
Like what I did?
Yeah, what you did or what you were influenced by. Or
Well, first I used those 3 percussion mallet type things. And what influenced me was at the time I always had earphones in and I was listening to a lot of Metallica.
Like tap it out with me, I'll figure out. It's pretty fast, so it's like.
My piece is called I Believe in Spring because my friend gave me this wonderful idea. It's kind of how we look at life, changing our attitude. So the beginning of the piece is very sad because the person is sad, and the end is very happy because they've decided to look on things optimistically. And the middle is kind of where they're thinking about the way they've been looking at life and deciding to change. And I tried to keep pretty much the same melody and rhythms throughout the whole piece so that it kind of points out that life is going to go on no matter how you look at it, but you could be pessimistic or you can be optimistic, and that we should all try to be optimistic. And I wrote for pretty much a standard quartet, except that I wanted to add a flute because I'm a flute player and I have a soft spot for flutes.
There was some emotion in there, you know. I twisted it with mine and then what I was writing. I really like the dark effect because it's like I like Tim Burton movies, and probably that's what inspired me to write Pink Thunder in the first place. I like that dark sound, not all jolly and happy.
you have a title, right?
Yeah.
What's the title? This is a good title, a really good title, you guys.
Well, I changed it. 40, right? 40, right?
And tell us what the title means.
The title I made for that was about me riding my bike from my house to here in the morning, and I only took 4 days to ride here. Yeah.
Wow.
And then it was 5 miles just to get here in the morning, so it's pretty good.
I don't know, it's about my piece. I just wrote down anything I thought would match with it. At the end, I wanted to have that crazy effect where something big was happening.
What effects did you use? Because you might have used more effects than anybody else this year.
mainly everything but the harmonics.
Really? You have harmonics?
No, I have nothing.
Oh, everything but harmonics.
Yeah, I don't know how to use those.
You played it on the piano, but did you? I saw at one point you were recording one part on the keyboard, and
I would
then.
record one part and then figure out the second part, then record that over and see how it goes first.
So you'd overdub parts so you could hear the arrangement.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so this is the only thing I think might be weird is you want them to play those two notes at once, right? Now here it was okay because there's enough space and they can do that. When they're really close to each other, that means they have to stretch really far. And I'd leave it in, but be prepared to explain that one too. And
Okay.
maybe if you can, that's it'd be like the D would need to go somewhere else. So maybe you want to put the D in the viola. But I'd leave it in for now because, and the argument is that it just sounds neat, right? When one instrument does two, no matter how hard it is. So 2/8 notes, that'll be one beat, and then the triplet would be another beat. So that's only 2 beats. So you still need 2 beats in a measure. If you want to squeeze 6 notes in where 4 beats should be, then you can just make it like, let me see this. You can make it look like 3/4 be like a triplet. This side can make sense, but you just, oh yeah, you changed it to 3/4, okay. I see. And then still, I guess you need more rests or beats right on. Rhythms are good. First time I've ever had that, I think. I think only one other time did a percussionist do this program. It was like, no rhythm problem. Is this cello 1 and 2?
Just make it sound like a little higher. Oops. Or you can make one sound. Coming out. I think.
So that's just a double block?
Yeah, that's cool.
Let me hear it, 'cause I haven't heard it. Here, and then maybe it's going down to here, right? TR. You just put that in, that's easy to put in finale, and then you just put that. That's a triplet, or even if it's not, if it's like a 16, 2/16 and an 8. And you have 4 beats here, you have 3 beats there. I don't know if you're trying to squeeze 4 beats in. The line.
But the notes, like, they're like 4 measures long, and just whole notes, like 2 whole notes, it was A and B, and then I want it to go like halfways, like 2 measures, and go back up.
Yeah, but I'm about to name it. Raging White. And it's about a river. And so it's like sort of like these 2 natives on a canoe riding down the river. And they find like some like they have anger, and then it goes to confusion, then it goes to calm.
So it's pretty long now. It's almost 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't think they'll have a problem playing it, and I bet the cellos are a lot of fun because they get to play fast at the end, and they don't not enough people write fast things for cellos. So
Mine was Pink Thunder.
really, it influenced you?
Yep.
Okay. What's the name of your piece?
Dystopia.
What does that mean?
It's like a society of people who are led to believe that everything's okay. In reality, it's like they're led by the government, like controlling everything. But everything's not okay. It's really like going bad.
What kinds of ways did you, maybe does a piece show that, or does a piece tell a story relating to that? Or?
In my piece, it's like, it starts off calm. It's going all crazy and messed up. I'm using the 16th notes to go, like, showing that it's, you know, going crazy and calm at the same time.